What was that?
That was an Easter egg. I know that was an Easter egg, but why? I'm glad you asked. Sit down. I don't need to sit down, just tell me, Good. Now let me explain the egg. First, we have to start with the Easter story. But I already know the Easter story. Luke!
Hey guys, I'm Luke. Saint Luke. I wrote the book of the Bible called Luke, so I know all about the Easter story. Here's how it went down. Jesus and his disciples were going to Jerusalem. So Jesus said to two of his disciples, "Go down the road and bring me the donkey you'll find there. If anyone asks, tell them the Lord has need of it." So they went and got the donkey. And the owner came and said, "What are you doing with my donkey?" And they said, "The Lord has need of it." And he says, "Oh, okay." And he walks off. So Jesus carried on to Jerusalem with the donkey and his disciples. All the people were so excited. It was a great time. So Jesus carried on to the temple in Jerusalem, where there were people selling stuff and changing coins. Well, he was not happy with how they were treating the temple. He came in and he turned tables and he wrecked the place and made everybody very unhappy with him. The chief priests especially were unhappy with what Jesus was doing with the infrastructure. They were also unhappy with him because he was teaching stuff that made them feel very uncomfortable. They decided they wanted to get rid of him. Judas, one of Jesus' disciples, who never really believed Jesus anyway, came and made a deal with them. They would give him 30 silver coins if he would hand in Jesus. So Jesus went, had the Last Supper, and went to the garden to pray. While he was in the garden, Judas showed up, bringing a bunch of guys to take Jesus away. Peter, the disciple, chopped off the ear of the chief priest's assistant. But Jesus said none of that, and he went off quietly. Chief priest decided Jesus had to die, so they took him to see Roman dude with the funny name. This Roman dude was in charge of crucifixion and stuff, but he asked if they really wanted him dead, and they said, "Crucify him on that tree, oh, on that tree." And they cried, "Nail his hand, his feet onto that tree." Jesus was dead, and everybody was sad. The third day, a woman named Mary came to put spices on the body. But she found an empty tomb, and two angels were there. And they said, "What are you doing here? Jesus isn't here. He is risen again." And so she went and she told the disciples. They didn't believe her. They thought she was crazy. But then, one day, Jesus appeared to them. This changed everything. The disciples went, and they went out and started telling everybody about the story of Jesus. And that's the Easter story. Now, explain to them why it's important.
Thanks, Luke. So you see, we've all done bad stuff. How could any of us go to heaven if we screwed up the part about being perfect?
That's why it's such a good thing that God loves us so much that Jesus came down and died in our place. But then he rose again. And that's going to happen to us too. So that's why we have Easter eggs. Easter eggs are a fun way of celebrating new life, because baby animals come from them. And chocolate. So here, take this egg, throw it at people. Tell them about the Easter story. Do I have to throw it at people? I mean, that kinda hurt. Well, okay, maybe that's not such a good idea. But at least give it to them. Then tell them the amazing story of God's love for us.
Tell people about God's love for us?
Sounds awesome! Let's do it!